Hello everyone, my name is Zarina and I am doing a presentation on BBots and Probots for an assignment in my Robotics for Teachers class. So what are BBots? They are programmable floor robots that have been purpose-built for use with young children of between 4 years to 8 years old. As you can see, they're very colorful and flashy, so they're very attractive to younger children. And what are probots? They are considered big brother to BBots. It looks like a race car and basically functions in the same way that a BBot does, only that it has advanced functionality. So how do BBots work? BBots, they look like bees. They have buttons which are used to input the commands. So you have the forward button, the back button, the right turn, left turn, clear, and pause. So for the back button, when you input back, it means it will move backwards 1 unit, and 1 unit is usually 15 centimeters, around 15 centimeters. The same way to the forward, when you press forward, it will move forward 15 centimeters. So if you want it to move 2 units or 30 centimeters, you would press it twice. It will so that it moves 30 centimeters. When you press the arrow pointing to the right, it turns 90 degrees to the right. Same thing to the left button, it turns 90 degrees to the left. So it remembers commands. So if you want to clear previous commands, you press the clear button. If you want it to pause, it pauses for 1 minute. You press the pause button. And so when you want it to execute the commands you've input, you press go. And how does the Probot work? It functions similar to the BBot, only that this time it has advanced functions. It has the same buttons, the go button, forward, back, turn right, turn left, then go. But this time, when you press forward, you have the option of inputting the distance you want it to cover. It's in centimeters. So if you wanted to go 80 centimeters, you would press the forward, then put 80. So it will go 80. It has an option of between 1 and 499. So you can enter up to 499 centimeters. Same to the back one. So also for the turn right key, it turns, you press the turn right, then you input the degrees you want it to turn. It takes up to 499. So whichever degree you want it to turn, if you want it to turn 45 degrees, you just press turn right 45 degrees. If you do not input the digits, it turns 90 degrees. If you do not input the distance, it moves 25 centimeters. Another thing you need to know, it has an advanced function. It has the repeat button. So if you wanted to repeat a set of commands, you will press first the repeat key. If let's say you wanted to do a square, you would do repeat 4 times, so then press forward and turn right. So it will do that 4 times. Then you press the go button to execute your instruction. So what can you use to teach? It basically teaches coding to very young kids, so they can have a concept of programming and sequencing. And the other advantage of this is that it can be used as a tool to enhance different curriculum content. Like literacy, you can do, because it works with, you can have a math, it as we have said, it's a floor robot. So you can have a math with letters. You can have a math which has math, so they can calculate steps, direction, and degrees. You can create art. The Probot has a pen, so you can actually write. You can draw circles, symmetries, degrees. You can do geography. If you have a map, you can program it to go to a certain place so that students can identify places in the map. So I'll show you examples on videos, like for example, literacy. This is what I was talking about. So you can have a map that has letters. So these students want to move the B bot to T. So they'll press forward 2 times to go. So for these students, they do a set of instructions at a time. So they will make it move forward, make it turn, then make it go to the right. So for it to find T, it needs to move 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he will need to clear first the previous instructions, press forward 4 times, four places. So it's made it to its destination. So the other thing is, like, you can teach math. For example, the same teacher uses it with a math for snakes and ladders. Sorry about the delay. So this has snakes and ladders, and you can use a number cube. Sorry, it's refusing. Basically, it has a number cube where the students they roll the number cube, count the numbers, and then program the robot to go to the number they want to go to. One, two, three, four. So they'll ask it to move 4 spaces forward, starting from the starting point. And then go. So it moves 4 spaces forward. 2, 3, 4. So they can learn how to count. And then for advanced kids, they can actually draw 2D figures. So because you have the option of putting the degree that you wish for it to draw, like tan. In this case, the student wanted to draw a star. So she input the degrees and the turns. And then we also have, you can do art where students draw symmetrical figures using the Bebot, or you can actually, the Probot has a pen that comes with it. You can buy the pen. They created their own, they added, you can see, they added a pen, drew symmetrical circles, and created an art project. And the other content area you can actually do is geography. For example, these students want to create, they have a map of Europe, and they are imagining that they all want Poland. So they're starting from different countries in Europe, and they all have to end up in Poland. So they all have to program their Bebots to get to Poland. So from this place, from other places, so they can't even, they need to know the distance and how many degrees to turn to get to Poland. And the other content area you can actually do is music. Sorry. So music is another area you can use Bboard, especially with younger kids, because they're learning how to, most of their songs have rhymes. So they can create a dance for the Bboard that rhymes with the songs, or they can create a song and make the Bboard dance to their song. So you can also use it to teach music. It's so beautiful, especially when there are so many. And then if there's also an app, there's an app which is free. You can download it online. It looks like this. It's called Bboard. It uses the same functions as the Bboard, the actual Bboard. So it has this buttons. You click on them. It has different levels. So from the first level to level 12, level 1 being the easiest. So you just program like this is the first level. The Bboard needs to go to the flower. So it needs to move, for example, 3 places. So 1, 2, 3, you would press the front button 3 times, then press go. So you can actually use the app if you do not have the Bboard. And how much does it cost? A Bboard costs $89.95. A Probot costs $129.95. We have lessons on their official site which cost about $100, but there are also very many lessons, good lessons. Some of them are free, some of them are $2, some of them are $1 on Teachers Paid Teachers and other sites. So that's it for Bboard and Probot. Thank you very much.